One of the most glaring mistakes that I find people make when it comes to assessing their programs and workouts is that they go about their warm-up in entirely inefficient and often wildly incorrect ways, which not only doesn't really do much of anything to prepare them for the workout or improve their workout, but actually can compromise the effectiveness of their workout. So greetings, my friend. Welcome back to my YouTube channel with another video to help you be fit and live free. And today we're talking about a good, smart way to go about your workouts that's going to be a lot more time efficient, but also a lot more effective, not only for improving the workout you're about to do, all the workouts you do for the rest of your life. Because a good warm-up should do a lot more than just get you ready for the workout to come. And yes, you want to loosen up and you want to feel like you're getting yourself ready. And especially if you're in like a cold climate, like when I grew up in Vermont, sometimes a warm-up was literally getting you warmer so that way you didn't feel quite as cold and like a brittle piece of rubber when you're about to do your workout. But if your warm-ups are really truly effective, then you should find yourself being more action ready for your exercises to come over time, which means you should need to do less and less and less, or spend less time and energy warming up to the point where most activity you can do from a cold start. And you might be thinking, well, Matt, what's the big deal? Like, get off my back. What's wrong with doing other exercise? So what if I want to spend 20 minutes doing foam rolling and mobility and a bunch of other things? If it makes me feel good, isn't that worthwhile in itself? And the answer is absolutely. However, we have to consider that time and energy are not infinite resources at our disposal. And one of the biggest things that holds people back is they're working too hard in their workouts, meaning they're spending way too much time and energy on things that aren't that productive. And a lot of times, the foam rolling, the mobility, all of this stuff, like I can run on this treadmill for 20 minutes, work up a good sweat, but it does me absolutely no good whatsoever if I want to build up my back and biceps. So when we're spending resources doing activity that doesn't benefit us, that's taking those resources away from the things that are. 9 times out of 10, the best way to warm up for an activity is to do a lighter version of that actual activity. So if I'm saying, okay, time for back and biceps or a pull chain day, I'm gonna warm up with some of these cable rows here, getting a lot of this beautiful scapular movement, feeling the lats engage, making sure my biceps and grip are good, feeling like I'm getting my technique and connecting my lower body with my upper body so my abs are tight, my glutes are tight, and just getting a couple of rounds of this doesn't need to be too hard and intense. Now I'm actually preparing my muscles and my nervous system and everything for the actual work to come. It can also be a perfect opportunity to address challenges that you have with the actual exercise. So maybe I've got a lack of scapular control or shoulder mobility with my pull-ups. So I can quickly just get some scapular pull-ups to help me warm up and get those actual movements that I've been having trouble with. Running on a treadmill and getting my heart rate up can be fine and good, and sometimes it's a good idea to just get our core temperature up a little bit and increase our metabolic rate, but it won't do nearly as much to prepare me for that pull-up workout as the rows and the scapular pull-ups that I just did. And that's not even to say that you have to do anything in particular. If your shoulder mobility is adequate and your activation and your ability to use your muscles is fine, there's absolutely nothing wrong with just jumping right in to your exercise that you want to do. Again, you might want to start with something a little bit lighter just to get things fired up a little bit before moving on to a heavier progression. But even that can depend on your circumstances and how ready you feel you are on a case-by-case basis. And again, remember that the more effective your warm-ups are, the less you should need to do them over time, unless you're going after the upper levels of your capability. Because when I was a bike racer, I'd always do a practice lap to warm up my metabolic system for the demand of racing, because I was going for my absolute utmost when I was racing. But if I'm just going out for a ride with a couple of friends and I'm not really pushing myself that hard, well, there's no need for me to go through a lengthy warm-up and foam rolling and all that sort of thing. I just get on the bike and start riding. Because one of the most effective ways to get the most out of your workouts is to be more capable without a warm-up. If you are stronger, more mobile, and have better stability and control without any preparation, then giving yourself a little bit of that type of preparation in your warm-up will only elevate your capabilities even more. Therefore, not only will that workout be more effective, but all the subsequent following workouts for the rest of your life, allowing you to get stronger, build more muscle, and avoid potentially more injuries, just because you're not training a body that feels like it's this brittle thing that is liable to kind of break at any moment. If you're looking to trim the fat out of your workout to save you more time, more energy, and make your workout more effective, I offer my micro coaching over at reddeltaproject.com. Link is down below. It's a quick, simple, no commitment, very affordable way for me to help you level up your programming and your workouts. Check out the link down below for more on that. Best of luck in your workouts this week. And as always, be fit and live free.